Hey guys, Chicky DeMain, aka Deboo, Deboo.com with a Deboo.com surf forecast update. This forecast update effective around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Thursday, May 28, 2015, and starts you off with a look over at the East Pacific and the season's first Tropical Storm Andres. Tropical Storm Andres formed earlier this morning, forecast to become Hurricane Andres by tomorrow afternoon or tomorrow evening. Andres forecast to stay over open ocean at this time. Models were showing last week the potential of going up into the Baja Peninsula, but it looks like this system will likely stay out to sea. We're going to take a little trip towards the east and look at the Southwest Caribbean this morning. As you can see, there's some puffiness and some cloudiness in here towards the Intertropical Convergence Zone and the Southwest Caribbean. And the season's first tropical wave now is moving onshore. This looks like it's all going to start to clump together here over the next 4 to 5 days. And we may see a piece of energy begin to lift towards the north, towards Florida, and it's possible that we could see a tropical depression or possibly Tropical Storm Bill coming up in the forecast period. This would probably be middle to late next week. We'll show you that here in the recent GFS 12Z model run, and we've had this surface trough and a mid to upper level low spinning out here in the central Atlantic for the last several days. This is what we were forecasting on Possible Fun Surf Alert coming in this weekend. Have not had a chance to take a good look at the buoys yet this morning, but it looks like it's coming. We're not going to focus too much in on this. Just know that there should be a nice little bump coming into the weekend for most locations, Outer Banks all the way down in through central Florida. Looks like South Florida, you're going to be shaded by the Bahama Islands, and you may not get enough push in there, but we do got something coming for you in the upcoming forecast. Here's the latest look at this afternoon's GFS. We're going to start you off at 72 hours. We'll go back to this right here. This is starting to fizzle out, and as you can see, at 72 hours, there's just some remnants right in here to the northeast of the Bahamas. But we've got this front now and high pressure behind it. This front is going to try and push down the east coast, and strong high pressure behind it is going to increase east-northeast gradient starting from New England and then work its way down into the Outer Banks. And then down here in the Southwest Caribbean, this is Sunday. Notice the tan shading down here in the Southwest Caribbean. As we move forward into Monday, here comes the front now working its way down the coast. And look at this tight gradient now in here, just south of New England, down into the Outer Banks. The east-northeast winds, 25 to 30 knots, as low pressure is going to try and develop at this tail end of this front. Moving you out to Wednesday of next week, June 3rd, you can see that low pressure now is starting to try and come together here. Still a strong east-northeast fetch aimed in here at the mid-Atlantic, down in here towards the Outer Banks. East-northeast winds, 25, 30 knots, probably higher gust, with seas likely increasing in excess of 10 feet. Now look at this tan shading now moving up in here towards the Florida Straits. Look what happens when we move out to Thursday of next week. Here comes a little area of low pressure that is on the coast, and then another weak area of low pressure, 1016 millibars, just to the east-northeast of the Outer Banks. Now, mind you guys that the models have not been all that reliable outside of the 72-hour mark. That's all why we're only going to right here. We're going to be watching the next several model runs, but it looks like a possible major swell event could be setting up with a double fetch in here. It's a little unclear at the moment. Stay tuned to the forecast. That's all we got for you for now.